Yo, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Rush in the building, holding it down. Promote my side hustle, Rush Enterprise. If you're in the state of New Jersey, you need armed guards or unarmed guards, call up my business line and I'll line it up. Bigger the contract, the more money we make together, you heard? Today I got two special guests back in the building. I got my boy Fame in the building and my
What
boy
up?
Young YG in the building, you heard? Yo,
Yes,
today
sir.
HPG.
we gonna expound on these dime pieces that's poison, man. Know what I mean? And the first question I got for us right now is, yo, do y'all think most attractive women have like a lack of having a good personality? Talk to me.
I believe so. I believe they have a lack of good personality because it's not required. Most men don't require it from them. They just require them to have beauty. So I don't think it's necessary, and I don't think they grow either like that either because they're not forced to. Like unlike men, we gotta have game, we gotta have knowledge, we gotta grow. We're forced to grow. I don't think women are.
Mm.
What about you, Young? Talk to us, man. Let us know what your thoughts on that.
Oh man, you know, man, these women, man, they different. You know what I mean? They different. So you gotta take them as they come, right? One day at a time. You know what I mean? Because there's always something different. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, and them tens are monetized. They already spoken for. They got sponsors. I think nines and tens got sponsors already.
Mm.
Yo, I'm glad you said that they monetize because that's a fact, though. Because a lot of them, right? They gravitate towards the simps with the bag or whatever. So,
Yeah,
yo, if y'all mean a lot of times they going, know what I mean? Because they got a whole floodload of suckers and simps, you know what I mean? Flooding their DMs and all that, man. I'm glad you said that, man, because 9 times out of 10, yo, she a dime piece, man. Yo, she probably, got a few trishes ran on her. You know what I mean? She been, doing the nasty like crazy, man. Where this ball, man? Know what I mean?
and
That's-
you
Yeah,
can't
go ahead,
trust
go
them,
ahead, go ahead.
and you can't trust none of them because they got a price on them. They can be bought, so they got a price. All of them got a price.
Mm.
Yo,
You
yo, come
can't
on,
trust.
yo. What's your thoughts on that, man? Like, do you think
You
most
can't
dime
trust a
pieces
chick with a price on her
gotta
because she could be bought. She could be bought. You can't trust nothing with a
yo,
price on
come
them.
on, man. Yo, what do you think Fame got a point by saying that, man? Like a dime piece can't be bought? And if so, yo, talk to us, man.
Oh,
Let us know.
hold on. So you trying to say they can't be bought?
No, they could be bought. They got a
They can
price
be
on them.
bought, yeah.
So
They got a price
I
on them.
heard, but he's trying to, he asking me, do I object? Everything is for sale. You know what I'm saying? Everything
Yeah,
got a price on it. Everything got a price on it. You know what I mean? I just think that where things is going today is just in a totally different direction, man. It's just the women, they what they doing is they think they like, I don't know what they call themselves doing, but they making themselves look totally distasteful. You know what I mean? So
and everything is transactional. Everything is
Right.
transactional now. It's just upfront. Before it wasn't upfront like it is now. Now with the internet, they got women exposing themselves. So they actually putting their foot in their mouth because they're exposing their manipulation tactics.
Mm,
Yo,
mm.
but hold on. Yo, fam, I think you're gonna feel me on this, man. But do you think Instagram facilitate these birds to solicitate that box online? Talk to me.
Yeah, I think so. Because if you read the comments on some of these girls' pages, there be simps out there encouraging them to make OnlyFans just to look at them naked, just so they can see them naked. You be seeing them like, oh, you should make a OnlyFans, and it's crazy, and it's tempting, even to like the good woman you call like the women that claim they're good. It's tempting to them too, because they see all these women out here making easy money, just showing their body, and they're like, I can do that too.
The younger generation, you saying they looking
Not
up
even
to the.
the younger generation. It's some of these old chicks too. I see a
Mm,
lot, and I see more so with the older chicks or middle-aged chicks starring OnlyFans in that.
yeah.
But they encouraging them, and it's too easy. It's just easy money, so it's very tempting to the woman. It's very tempting, and women are hive-minded creatures. And if it's promoted for them to do, and it's it's glorified, they're gonna probably adapt.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that, fam. Like, yeah, I mean, I feel like Instagram do help facilitate these chicks to sell a box on there, man. Know what I mean, a lot of them chicks on the grams is going, man. Know what I mean, and
Yeah,
like,
Yeah, I said they
I,
sell it.
I think it's something like I like talking about this joint. You know what I mean, because just in case if a young head see what we talking about, right? Like, you know what I mean, a young pup see what we talking about. He'll think twice before he wife up a check he meets on the grams, because 9 times out of 10 she got the grams, my nigga. She going, nigga. You know what I mean?
yeah. Her gram. I
It's
was
like
talking to Young last night. I was telling him, you look at her gram, her Instagram will tell you everything you need to know.
everything about her. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
they
so
they,
so
they post all of they. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, she posts all the goods on there, like the cheeks, the chest, and all that. You know what I mean? A lot of skin and all that. Yo, 9 times out of 10 she going, man, and it's monetized. You heard?
Yeah, and the places they
You
travel too.
disagree, man? The ones that travel a lot too.
Yeah, once you see that, once you
that's
see in
mad
they
fun.
highlight
I
the
mean,
places they travel to, it's a wrap, bro.
Hey yo, but hold on, time out though. I got what I mean. I got to chime in though. You know what I'm saying?
go ahead, chime
You know
in,
what I
Ken.
mean?
Go ahead,
Because
talk.
at the same time, I didn't nailed every bad thing on my timeline. You know what I'm saying? So if they don't watch it, I just say I got to speak facts. Hold on, time out. I'm just saying. I mean, we all since we shucking and jiving, I don't really be playing them type of games with them. You know what I mean? Like if they on my joint, they work. They work. They ain't just there to be like, yeah. I don't really entertain that kind of buffoonery. I don't just need to see your pictures. You somebody else. Wow. I don't even really need to see a picture of somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like I want. Why wouldn't I don't go on Instagram to see you? You know what I'm saying with your dude and y'all cuddled up and all that. You know what I'm saying? Any joint up this, and So I don't know, man. I don't know, fam. I don't
Yeah,
know. My
most.
timeline, my timeline is open to me.
Yeah,
What?
and most of them don't even post they dude though.
Huh?
They don't post they dude. They hide they dude.
Mm.
A lot of them.
Mm.
They hide they dude so they can still get the validation and attention from other men. So they keep their relationship hidden. A lot of them.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a fact, though. Yeah, and a lot of times when they because ain't no chick really single, man. I mean, there's a dude
There's no such
coming
thing
in
as a
that night
single
putting
chick.
that work in. She getting
Correct.
Yeah,
that
there's
back
no.
broke in. Word is born. It's just
Yeah,
that
there's no such thing. No such thing as a single chick.
no
No
such
such
thing.
thing.
She getting
They're
piped
messing with
down. There's a dude
somebody.
piping it down. Yeah,
Yeah, they just
that
don't
dude
got a
coming.
title, but they're not single, but they just
Yeah,
don't got the title.
right.
But somebody, somebody's hitting it. And when you meet a chick, you just got to know that. You just got to know that she's messing with somebody. So if you do get with her, you taking her from somebody. You just don't know.
You just don't know about it. You never know, man. I mean, how these chicks move up nowadays, man. It's nasty work, man. Sleep with your granddad. I mean, you won't have no idea, man.
Yeah,
Granddad, sitting back playing it cool after he done knocked knocked the Mario coins out of her, right?
yeah. Knock the peanut butter out their Reese's cup.
Word is ball, man. It's nasty work out here, man.
Oh
I
man.
mean,
But yeah, you can't trust. But yeah, the nines and tens is like, man, that's gonna be a headache. Nines and tens is they entitled. They gonna be a headache, bro. And then you got to deal with a bunch of other guys talking to them too, because
yeah,
everybody's after them. Rich nigga,
right,
everybody.
right,
So it's just a headache.
yeah.
I say you go for the what they say, put a wig on a pig.
I ain't gonna say
Go,
go
go.
that low.
Nah, nah,
I
nah,
get what you're
not that
saying.
far, but
Yeah.
fives and sixes. That's 5 to 7s. That's the range you should go for.
Yeah, like an adjustable 7. I mean, she really like a six
Yeah,
and a half.
because you can dress her up. Yeah,
On
you
the
can dress her
makeup,
up. Yeah, once you
yeah,
clean her
and all
up, you
that.
won't be a 9 or a 10.
She becomes a
Yeah,
7.
right.
You know what I mean?
Right? If she's standing beside you, then she
Exactly.
already she's they're gonna upgrade right there. You know what I mean? Like once you
Yeah,
standing next to me, you force them upgrade. It ain't even
Word is
by
born.
choice. She
exactly.
just got a
Word is
choice.
born.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You can't stand
Exactly.
this close to the sun and not get, you know what I mean? So what you gonna do? You know what I mean? So,
Facts.
but what's the I mean, but like, my thing is right, like, so what is it these dudes should be looking out for, right? Like we supposed to be giving them jewels and everything, telling them what they should be, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, well, how do I spot it or how do I handle it, right? So,
You spotted the season
I
9
mean,
or
I
10,
mean,
but
I mean,
in
yo, like
specific,
when you
yeah.
dealing with, go ahead, fam, go ahead, my bad.
No, no, go ahead. You got it.
Like when you dealing with a chick that's aesthetically inclined or whatever, like you gotta be prepared the bullshit that comes with it.
Yeah.
Like, the hate, you know what I mean? The gossip, niggas is pocket watching. I mean, the whole nine, know what I mean? Like, because whenever you're
And,
dealing with an attractive female like that, to that degree, it comes with a lot of negative energy, to be real with you. Know what I
yeah,
mean?
it
Most
comes with
dudes,
a
they
lot of
can't really
headaches.
handle it. Know what I mean? Yeah.
And, and a lot of women can't handle that attention, especially in a relationship. Being that gorgeous, that beautiful, that attractive, they can't handle the attention that comes with it. So you got to watch out for that too.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that. You know what I mean? Like,
And
when it
it's too much attention too, especially with social media. We even for men though, we're not supposed to have access to the world like this.
I agree, man. Like, like your Instagram is basically like a public number. Like, if
It's
you
the
got an
trailer to your life.
Instagram, anybody can hit you up. Like any
Exactly.
nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta
That
be mindful. You gotta be mindful of that, man. So if you dealing with a chick that looks, halfway decent, you best believe her inbox is flooded with a bunch of suckers and simps, man.
exactly. That's what I
You know what I
said.
mean?
We are
Yeah,
not supposed to have access to everybody like this. Like women
right,
have access to the whole world now. Before
right.
they was just, they was just to their neighborhood. They was local. Now they have access to a nigga in Dubai, a rich prince in Dubai, people in Colombia, everywhere. So that shit is crazy. And another crazy part is we all can be talking to the same chick and don't even know it.
Yeah, you'll know if y'all cool enough. I
No,
mean,
once
yeah,
you
like
once you
like
show them something, yeah, once
yeah,
you
once you
show them
saw the picture,
something,
I'm like, oh, yeah, oh, I done slid in that.
but that's all because we all have access to the same chicks.
yeah, it's the caliber. Like I ain't gonna name no names, but certain, you know what I mean. Like when you meet them, when them Jones that they for that echelon of dude. So you like if you met her, then he's like, oh, the homie, she know the homie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you only, you know what I'm saying? Those certain levels, like it's certain levels to these, like I guess that's what you calling them nines and tens. I don't really call them nines and tens, man. I just call them skirts and grins because that's how it go. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
They not nines and tens to me. You know what I'm saying? They just skirts and grins because normally, you know what I'm saying, they doing, But I'm gonna leave that there. I ain't gonna say much, but I'm just
And that's
saying, man.
another. Yeah, I
Well,
feel
let
you on
me
that,
ask
young.
y'all this: Do you think is it possible to actually wife up a dime piece, like really wife her out, like put a ring on her and all that? Like, do you think that's a wise decision to make two wife up a dime piece? Talk to me.
It's possible. I mean, it's possible. It's not impossible.
Yeah, of course.
It's very rare. It's very rare, but there are some good nines and tens out there, just not for the most part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree, man. You can't really trust them like that, man. I mean, like you say, man, they most of them are monetized, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
they
she see,
spoken for. Yeah, they
yeah.
spoken for. Especially if they know they bad like that, they're gonna be a
Oh,
headache.
it's a
Though.
wrap.
They're
Yeah,
gonna be entitled. They're gonna be
right,
entitled.
right.
But like
Mm.
you said, you were saying earlier about the having your Instagram is like having your number. Yo, in relationships today, everybody's really cheating. Because if they have your Instagram, they have your number, like you said. Now, back in the days, if a girl ain't got a guy's number,
Hey, yo,
that's
hey, yo,
cheating.
yo, before you keep going, right? You gotta keep in mind, like they go live too. So 100 niggas is seeing all the intimate situation of that chick when she go live. Know what I mean? So it's
Yeah,
like, yo, like, would you even want your girl to share herself to that degree online like that? Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like your girls on live having conversations with niggas. That shit's bugged out.
Yeah, she nah that's everybody girl. She everybody
Exactly.
girl.
That's why. Yeah, woman with like them women with a social media presence. Never.
I think chicks are
yo, hold on, yo, fame. My bad, YG. Um, explain to the youth why it's not wise to deal with that. You know what I mean? Like the way you say it's like, yo, nah, that's a bad deal. Like, explain to them because they might not know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they're putting themselves out there for the temptation, and plus, if they're trying to make it, trying to be a celebrity or trying to get some notoriety like that, because they're gonna put themselves in positions where they're in near powerful men, and they're gonna go. They're gonna be tempted because they're gonna be getting offered a lot of stuff to further their career, and it's just not a good look for your girl to be out there like that. Because she's just putting herself in a position. You're supposed to mitigate risk in a relationship, and that's doing the opposite of that.
Well, hey, yo, Rob B, man, if you're in the chat talking, man, yo, you need to hop on the panel and start. You know what I mean? Hit us with a rebuttal, man. You know what I mean?
But yeah, you
But
don't want no chick with a social media presence. You don't want that.
right. I don't think it's wise either. Matter of fact, cause there's dudes out there, you know what I mean, that do the right thing, I mean, live a righteous lifestyle and really try to follow the laws of Yah, right? A lot of them may not they may not understand, like they may think it's cool to deal with a chick that has a social media
They,
presence. And I'm here to tell you, man, no, man. If she heavy on
wow.
if she heavy online like that, especially showing them goods, man, like yo, word is born, man. Like yo, she for the streets, man. So
Yeah.
I mean,
You
stay
seek
safe,
about.
man. Yeah, I mean, be careful, man. You know what I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. You should be the
definitely
only
don't.
thing. Yeah. She needs stimulus outside your relationship. It's no good, bro.
And word is born, man. And be careful, man. If you are dealing with a dime piece, man, don't become a psycho simp, man. Know what I mean?
And that's another thing. Yeah, because
Yeah.
those chicks are turning niggas into simps like that. Because
Yeah, I
they
think
can't
that's
leave.
key. That's key right there. You know what I mean? Like that's key, right? It's the dudes gotta, you know what I mean? They gotta, you know what I'm saying, be more composed. Cause that's what's really messing it up too. Like they playing a major part because the chicks need the entertainment. If the dudes ain't entertaining, then they ain't what they doing.
And yeah, I think the men play the biggest part. I think I blame men more than the chicks. Because it starts with the men.
Yeah, they thirsty. They out here being thirsty and
Exactly. And if they're a
doing
9 or a 10, most niggas are going crazy over a 9 or 10. They're going to do anything for her.
because they ain't never popped nothing like that. So they like, yo, you know what I mean? And you popping something
Yeah.
like that every day, then it ain't a 9 or 10, it's just a skirt with a grin, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you used to it, like I said, if you used to having women like that, you adapt. Like you're used to it, so it's not you don't get excited for that. It's not nothing special. They got to bring more than just their beauty to your life. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. For
never
sure.
trust a big button to smile. That's what the title is, right? Never trust a
Can't
big
do
button to
that.
smile.
Yeah.
They got to bring they got a woman got to bring value to your life outside of beauty. Like the beauty gonna fade. She's gonna get old. The beauty's gonna fade. She's not gonna be like that for the rest of her life. So outside of that, what does she bring to your life?
Mm. Mm.
She ain't gonna be a 10 forever. So you gotta find something else
Yeah,
to
yeah,
keep her
I
around.
totally agree with you on that. You know what I mean? Like if she get pregnant, she gonna gain weight, you know what I mean?
To
She
get
don't really hit
older.
the gym like that, she definitely gonna look sloppy and sick. So, you gotta look past the looks, nigga. Like focus on the character of the person, man. Cause a lot of
Yeah.
times, yo, you wanna chime in? Cause you look like you you got something to say, man. Go ahead, man.
Listen,
Go
man.
ahead.
Look, I'm saying I didn't see some that didn't had 2, 3 babies, and they look better than a female who ain't have zero. We talking about these women that ain't really. They, you know what I'm saying? They don't even got full understanding of what's going on. I don't. I know women who had 3 kids, and man, they still amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's not about.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the kids. Like I'm talking about when they age and stuff like that. Because
yeah.
you're right. And if a chick don't have no kids and she look hurt, that's sad.
It's the mileage. It's like a vehicle. They like vehicles, man. It's what kind of mileage they putting on. It's
Yeah,
those street miles or highway miles. It's like how you moving, shorty. You know what I'm saying?
facts.
Some of them be wore out because how they moving. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So they they be wore out, in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? They moving crazy. They out here, they got 1 kid, they doing a whole lot to feed that 1 kid. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like
And that fast
they
life.
chasing that bag. Yeah, going crazy, getting no sleep. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And that fast life will do it to you. And that party life.
Exactly. Exactly.
But yeah, they got to bring
Oh,
value to your life outside of their
Yeah, most
beauty.
definitely. Like a lot of times, like these guns, right? They kind of be like kind of self-centered. You know what I mean? Which
Yeah,
makes their
entitled.
character kind of flawed a little bit. You know what I mean? They're not really fun to be
Yeah,
around with. You know what I mean? It's like as soon as you get that post nut clarity, man, you ready to go. You know what I mean? Dip off, man. Word
yeah,
is
because
born,
they don't got nothing. They don't got nothing to value. Like their character don't got no depth to it. What they said, a chick she stopped maturing as like a teen. Once she knows that all she has to bring is beauty, they stop maturing. Cause they
mm.
know they don't have to have character no more. Cause they know most niggas is just gonna go for them just for their beauty, just for what
yeah,
they have, their
yeah,
body.
yeah. No. It's the saying. The saying is if what the hell just happened?
But they stop
If
buying when they find out
no
men
when the
start
chick
buying the drink at the
realized
bar.
like like for example, right? Like if a chick realize she's a dime piece at the age of like 17, she gonna remain in that state of mind
Yeah,
of that 17-year-old because everything's on easy mode for her. She realized life is
exactly.
on easy mode for her at that age. So therefore she doesn't have to like better herself, like her character and all that. I mean,
Yeah, and that's because of men. You got to blame men for that, because most men don't require much.
Mm.
and
Mm.
that's
I tell
I
you, it all
mean,
starts with men, bro. It's
yo,
not the
for
women.
some
It all
people,
starts with men.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, you know what, man? Like, I agree with you on that because you got a lot of you got a lot of dudes that's so driven by lust where they'll just uh they'll just cross the more guidelines of things, man, just for the sake of the peace leaving, and that's not good. That's how you end up dealing with Psycho Simpsons in society because they just so
Driven by lust.
stuck that yeah driven by lust on that one dime piece that they might be dealing with. You know what I mean, you
But
know,
they do that with any woman, but a dime piece especially.
yeah,
Especially
that's
if
how they
they
become Psycho Simps, nigga, because they trying to
yeah,
hold on
especially
to
if
that.
it's their
You
first
know what I mean?
yeah, especially if it's their first dime piece, nigga, it's over. They
That's
can't
what
get
you
rid of
think.
that.
Mm-hmm.
They be too emotional.
Word is born.
That's why you can't be a man that's
Yo,
easily impressed.
fame.
What happened?
I just put your link. I just put your link on the chat.
All right, no problem. Y'all go out there and get the sucker free merch, sucker free game shop. I got the new oversized hoodie for women. Go get that.
Make sure y'all tap into his YouTube too. Check out all his
The
music
real
on there.
famous.
But yeah, like my next question for y'all is right. Do you think do you think
Russ, before you go, yo, Russ, before you say that, yo, men, we can change everything in a day, bro. If men got on the same page and we all said, like I told you, if we all required women to be a certain way and we ignore the rest of the woman that's not like that, it would change in a day. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
unfortunately that ain't possible. You know what
Yes,
I mean?
not. That's the problem. That's the problem. Most men are not gonna. They're
It's
not gonna.
possible, man. I think it's possible.
Nah,
You know,
nah.
Whoa,
Once you get most men on the
whoa.
same page, most men are not on the same page, bro. I'm telling you.
I
We
I
got to
think
get
it'll be.
enough men. It don't have to be everybody because that's never gonna happen. But if we get the majority of men to be on the same page and probably go on strike, just ignore a woman for a couple months. Just ignore them. No attention, no likes, no comments, no nothing. Everything will change. Trust me, the power shift will be there.
You don't, yo, it looked like Young don't agree with that, man.
Nah. Listen, I told it definitely start with the dudes, right? Because they the one. Listen, they the ones out here putting it up. They putting the bread up. They the ones that simping like they flying these chicks around and they paying whatever they doing. So yeah, start with the dudes. I agree 100% with that.
Yeah, that's what it starts with. They got them entitled. They got them with the attitude they got now. So
But that I mean that goes all the way back, man. You know what I'm saying? Like certain dudes don't again they don't even have access. It used to be different, right? Because if you was a dude, if you wasn't like that, remember I said earlier when you certain caliber dudes mess with certain caliber women, that all changed now because now you got this caliber dude messing with this caliber woman. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not because of his looks or his style or it's about his financial status at this point. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, it's all transactional.
So now their energies not even matching. Their energies are not in line because she's not really attracted to him. She's attracted to his bank account
Yeah,
or what he can
resources
do
of what
for
she can
her.
bring to his life. Facts.
So now, like you said, it's more so it's a transactional thing. She like, I'm only getting with him because I got bills to pay. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's why modern day dating is modern day prostitution. That's basically what it is. It's the
Yeah.
money
Well,
in exchange for sex.
well,
Go ahead.
what advice would you give to a young pup that's coming up, right? On how to, I guess, back the female without using his resources. Like, what's the way of officially locking her down and knowing that she likes him for him, for who he is as a person.
Get a hundred
Take
If
your
dollar
that's even
time.
possible, but
get a
Go
hundred
ahead,
dollar
young.
bill. Get $100 bill and attach a string to it and tell her to go on and get it.
Oh shit, that'll work. But I think you got to vet her. Most men don't. You got to take your time and you got to vet her. You got to. A woman that really likes you, she's not worrying about your financial like that. She's just worrying about your time, your effort. That's what you got to look for. What value she gonna bring to your life on her own? Not why you telling her. A woman that really likes you is gonna bring value. You gonna see it, but you got to vet her. You got to give it time. Now she's out, and the first thing she's talking about is some financial shit. Then you know she ain't for you. And all she want to, if the conversation is all about what you can do for her, your money, your resources, what you do for work, and all that stuff, then yeah, she don't want you. She's looking for how she can come up on you.
yo, I wanna pivot to Yandy and Mendeci situation. Now, yo, I used to like Yandy, you know what I mean? Because like in the beginning of the seasons, it displayed that she was holding down Mendeci. Now, most
Mhm,
dudes want a chick that's thorough like that in a relationship, but
mhm,
it turned out that yo, Shorty stepped out on Mendeci. And like, a lot of dudes will fall for the okie doke, especially if they
mhm,
were to be in a relationship like that, right? And then, they check holding it down like that, like, cause that'll win any nigga over. That should probably get me. You know what I mean? Even though I'm sucker free. But most dudes will fall for the okie doke because she's been around for the harsh times. You know what I mean? Until nigga gonna come up, get his bag up and get his chicken up and all that. You know what I mean? Like, what's your thoughts on that situation, man? Like, how
mhm,
what could have Mendici done to see that coming? You know what I mean? Like miles
mhm.
away with Shorty.
N-
Talk to
Not
me.
not mess with a chick that's in the industry. That he
Exactly. See,
what
that's
was wrong with him? What was wrong with him? What he was gonna get out of that? She was managing Jim Love and Hip, like, come on, she was managing dudes, she was around dudes. You understand what I'm saying? And then, you know, he got her, he went and married her.
Yeah, that goes with what we were saying earlier. Don't you
Well,
don't you
hold
don't
on.
like
Like
a chick that put
he
herself
didn't
out there.
marry her because you know it was just off. He married her because like she held it down. You know what I mean? Like, yo, any dude
What
would
she
have
hold?
fallen for
What she
all
hold
of them.
down? What she
Nah,
hold down?
but he
Nah,
don't
she
know
was
what she
yo, come
held.
on, but
What she
Nah,
hold
but
down?
Russ,
She was
but Russ,
smashing old boy. She was smashing old boy for the longest.
and
And
plus,
that's all he know about.
yeah,
That's
nah,
and
all
Russ,
he know about.
and Russ,
before that, like
but the thing
when
is, Russ, he don't know what she doing. He was behind the cage. He was in the cage. He
What
don't know
she
what she
yeah,
hold
really doing
down?
out there.
yo, she was, you know what I mean, handling deals, making money for the fam,
Yeah,
nigga.
I bet.
Like,
She was
you
handling
know what I
deals.
mean?
She was
How she
handling
was
deals
getting
for a long time. You right about that, Russ. You right about that. She was doing deals for a long time. You right. You
And you
right.
remember the episode when she was when Mendeci was in the pen and she was rubbing oil on Graf? I already knew it was a rap then. At the video shoot when she was rubbing oil all over Graf, that shit was crazy.
Rush understand that was a deal she was handling. That was a deal. That was only a deal she was having. Sometimes you gotta let a bird brain be with a lane. That's it.
Exactly.
That's
But
it, man.
yeah, and that goes to what we were talking about earlier. You can't wife no chick that's putting herself out there like that.
Yeah, he thought he had one. Well, he thought he had one. Well, oh, she was chasing the bag. He should have stayed with the baby mother. She looked better anyway.
I ain't gonna hold you like she seemed more respectable, man. She work a regular job, nigga. You
The
know what I
baby
mean?
mother, yeah, she was the baby mother was yeah, he could have groomed her. I think he could have molded her. He could have molded her.
Yeah.
He just couldn't get past it. He couldn't get past it. He was chasing the bag. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stupid.
I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. Now that I'm looking back,
Stupid.
you right, man. Like he should have stuck to
Look.
his
Stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid.
And,
Stupid.
and when you look back, you see, hindsight is 2020. So when you look back, you see all the signs that that shows that how Yandy was.
Stupid. Stupid.
I mean,
You can't
I ain't
wife
gonna.
no chick in the industry though, bro. You cannot wife no chick in the industry or
Nah,
any
and
chick
that's
that's trying to
100%
put all
factual,
they put
man.
themselves out there, like you said, putting themselves on lives, all of that. Nah, you can't do it.
She said, you said she was holding it down. She was doing what she wanted to do. Son was in the can. She
Yeah.
was doing what she wanted to do.
And she looked like she was happy when he was
Yeah.
bad.
When
She didn't look like she was sad or grieving. She looked like she was making moves.
when she got stressed when he came home. When he
Yeah.
came home was when the
She seemed
problem
more stressed
started.
when yeah, exactly. That's how it
She
looked
was
too.
all the way up. When he was in the cage, she was outside. You seen her. She was in her, that
Yep.
was her best zone. When he came home, oh man.
Because she can do
Oh
what she
man.
wanted. When he was gone, she can do whatever she wanted with no backlash.
Nah,
See what I'm
I agree
saying?
with you on that,
He
man.
wanted them. Look, he wanted them.
Like, yo,
That's what Russ wanted to hear. He wanted them. He wanted them. He wanted the ones we trying to change. He wanted them. Mendeci is one of them. He's a simp. He's one of them.
Yeah.
damn, yo, where fame go?
They say
But
yeah. He broke out. They
yeah,
say
nah,
yeah.
like I ain't gonna call. I ain't gonna call Mendeci
I
all of
know.
that, but
I know.
you
I
know, it's
will.
just unfortunate that it's just it's just unfortunate that like that you know what I mean
I joint just went
Yandy
out
did
for a
what he
minute.
did. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
You missed. You was
It's unfortunate,
Russ was in the middle of saying he's not going to call
but
Mendeci on one of those. But I said I will.
Nah, he is a simp. There was songs. I've been saying that DC was a simp. I've been saying
oh
that DC was
shit.
a simp.
I mean, I mean from what I seen, you know what I mean?
No.
Like I thought she was holding it down for old boy, you know what I mean? So
Nah, once I saw
kind
her,
of disappointed hearing that, you know?
once I saw her rubbing baby oil on Graf, and he came home and he still was with her. Nah, Relationship over.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't see her
And
rub
that was
baby
a
boy
while back.
for real. Yo,
Look how
that's
she was, look how
crazy.
she was chasing Jimmy around though. Remember, like on Loving how she was chasing Jim. Like
But
when Jim fired
she was
her,
her
like
manager though. She was Jim's manager though. You know what I
of course
mean?
that's why he should have left her there. It was just easy access. He was uptown when he was managing Votto. She was with Jim, and he just that's how that happened.
Yeah, he should
I
have
mean,
been left on Yandy.
yo, I didn't know she did that with Graf, but
Yeah,
you
you can go
guys are
look at
totally
it. They
right.
probably got the joint on YouTube.
Yeah, you definitely can't, yo. You definitely cannot wife up a chick that's in any kind of industry, man. Cause she gone,
No.
my nigga. Word is
Oh.
born.
Yeah,
Like it's just, I don't know, man. It's just in their nature to step out like that, my nigga. Word is born, man. You know what I mean?
exactly.
I still say the baby mama look better. I think the baby moms look better
I
than
ain't gonna
me.
hold you. The baby moms do look better. I don't know what she look now, but from the last time I seen her, I'm like, yeah, she right, my nigga. Know what I mean?
I don't know.
And
I don't know.
she got a
I don't
respectable
know.
job and all that.
I don't know how that mother pushed her out because her mom's is horrible. Her mom's is horrible looking.
I don't remember how they look.
Yo, you
I ain't seen them in
on
so
Love and
long.
Hip Hop?
I
The
know the baby
mom,
mother's she's Spanish, right?
no, the baby mom's is Spanish, but her mother
Yeah.
looked like a dude. She looked like a dude.
Oh yeah. All right, I got it. I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah, she look like a
horrible
girl.
looking. She horrible looking.
Yeah, she looked like my baby mom's girl.
Yeah, don't tell nobody. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. That's embarrassing,
Yo,
bro.
Oh
But yeah, you
man,
can't trust no chick in the industry, bro. You can't trust no chick in the industry.
that's what
well,
it
that's
is.
trying to get into the industry, man. Like, no, that's a
Yeah.
no, red flag, man.
It's a lot of job
You know what I
titles you can't
mean?
trust them. Though
Look at
traveling nurses, people that travel for work, flight attendants, you can't trust them either.
word. I mean, those are the occupation. Like, those are the type of occupations. If you dealing with a chick and that's her occupation, like a traveling nurse, flight attendant, police officer. I mean,
Yeah.
the
Oh
list
hell
goes
yeah.
on, my nigga. Like,
Snickerball connoisseurs.
Yeah, get you a dog groomer.
Yeah, they got.
get,
Yeah,
get you a dog groomer or something. You know what I'm saying?
back.
Get you an RN or get an RN or something. You know what I'm saying?
shit, that's just as bad, my nigga. RN, they
Yeah,
going
yeah,
too,
the
my nigga.
RNs is bad. That's the nursing. They going, bro.
They
Yeah.
going, my
Yeah,
nigga.
the nursing. That's one of the worst.
Mm.
I'm telling you, flight attendants. Any woman that travels for work, flight attendants and nurses, the worst.
For the streets, man. Or these
Hold on.
born.
Snickerball connoisseurs.
You said they the worst.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Snickerball connoisseurs, bro. I'm telling you, they'll do anything for a Klondike ball.
Mm.
anything.
They so pleasant though, man.
Yeah, they are very.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
cool. I ain't saying they
They
bad
yeah,
people.
they
They
real
cool.
cool.
You just can't
They
wife
real
them, my
cool.
nigga.
You
Yeah,
said you
they
can't
real
what?
cool.
You said
They
you can't
cool.
wife
Right?
them?
Can't wife
Nah, you can't wipe them. Nah.
them. Mm-mm.
Nah, but
They for the streets, my nigga.
yeah, I know, but they work wonders thousands of miles when you up in the air. They come so much. They so handy. God bless them flight attendants.
Yeah, they staying in hotels with each
That's
other
word.
too. They stay,
I
they
know.
flying to different states, different countries with each other. They away
Yeah,
from you for mad long, and they staying in hotels with their coworkers. You know they smashing.
yeah, yes, Lord. Especially when you getting off the
Yeah,
plane and they getting off the
that's
plane
a
on
fact.
y'all both on your way to the hotel at the same time, and y'all
Yeah,
find out y'all staying in the hotel together. Oh yes, Lord. God bless them flight attendants.
Yo, they nasty with it, my nigga. I'm telling you, my nigga. They be right next
Man,
to you, nigga. You busting it down. It texting you, I love you, babe. Why you busting that shit down, my nigga? Word is born. It's nasty
yeah,
work, my nigga. Telling you,
yeah.
man.
And you never know how sneaky a chick is until you the side guy, and you see how they maneuver.
but that's what's
Yo,
happening a lot. That no, that's honestly, that's becoming the wake up call because
Yeah,
Now these shit they starting to move so reckless that a lot of dudes are starting to get put in them positions. So now they starting to wake up like, oh, you know what I mean? They out here being they
Yeah.
heartbreakers. They breaking dudes' heart. They might be taking their pockets, but they breaking their heart now. So now dudes are waking up, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Dudes are waking up.
A
Dudes
lot
are
of them
I
waking up.
mean,
waking up. You can see.
I would have. I mean, yeah, like I don't know, man. Like it's kind of scary, man, because it seems like the whole the whole thought process of having an actual nuclear family, that shit is out the window, my nigga. Like
Oh yeah,
niggas is on that demon time now, man. Know what I mean? Men and
yeah,
women. Shit
yeah.
is
Because
nasty work out here, man.
nobody trusts anybody anymore. Everybody think the other person's
What
getting
happened?
over on them. Nobody trusts anybody no more. That's why everybody think the other person's getting over on them.
You see what what's the shorty said?
It's
Cube
a
said I
cold
had
world,
50.
man. I mean, I
She said I
agree.
had, she said I had 50 for 10,000. He got rid of me.
Yeah, yeah. That's true. That's how you know.
That's how I gotta be though. That's how I gotta
Yeah,
be now. You see what I'm saying? You
facts.
need what? How much money? You need what? You need man.
I'm telling you, women are exposing themselves though. They exposing themselves. They getting on this internet, they putting on this camera, and they telling on themselves.
In what way? Like, give us an example.
But everything they talk about, they're literally exposing their manipulation of men. And men that know better, I mean men that didn't know better, that was in the dark about it, they're starting to wake up.
One day.
Because they didn't see this before. You
I
never
mean,
seen women on the internet talking like this before. It was all secret in the sisterhood. They wouldn't say this out loud, the stuff they saying right now.
nah, you're right. I guess they're so comfortable moving at the way that they move that not even the way that they move, like the amount of suckers ain't gonna change. They feel like that's not gonna change. They feel
It's gonna
arrogant enough
change.
to express that online.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it's definitely going to change, and they don't. And I think they think it's all fun and games when they on the camera saying that, and they don't know how men are looking at them. That's another thing. They don't know that they're ruining their chances with the guy they actually want. Because when they on the internet talking like this, it's probably a guy that actually wanted them that they just eliminated themselves from by just talking.
I don't, you
I,
know, but
I,
go ahead,
go
excuse me.
ahead, young. Go ahead.
You know, man, some of these guys don't want them. Some of these guys, even if they pretty fair looking, some guys don't want them. They just want the transaction.
Yeah. So most of the guys are like that, but there's a lot of simps that want them. But you're right. I'm talking about the guys they actually want. The guys that the women actually want don't want them at all. Those are the guys that probably just going to hit it, pump and dump. But the
Mm-hmm.
simps want them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. And
And then it
it's
becomes a
just I
cycle.
don't know, man. Like,
It
yeah, it's a
becomes a
nasty
cycle. You
cycle.
know why? Because
Yeah,
then they settle for the simp, but they really don't want the simp. So they're gonna just keep rotating simps because they can't get the guy they actually want to wife them. Because they sit
but
here and embarrass themselves all over the internet.
yeah, nah, it's fact. And it's like they want to deal with the simp, the sucker and the simp because they'll be able to, use him and still date the actual dude that they actually physically attracted to. I mean,
Yeah, we talked about that
so
earlier. Yo, it's the best of both worlds. They get this simp, so they can still, the simp gonna allow them to do whatever they want, so they can cheat in peace.
right,
So they get with the simp,
right,
so they can still mess with the guy they want on the side. So they got the relationship, they got the resources, and probably from the simp, and then they still go out there and do whatever they want. That's why you can't let these girls cheat in peace, bro. You gotta make it hard for them.
you got to make them work, right?
Yeah, you gotta make them work. You gotta see. You gotta have strict boundaries. You gotta have strict standards, and they gotta abide by that. If they ain't, then they can go.
What's your thoughts on that, young?
I got strict standards. I got strict laws, and I abide by that.
Facts.
Right.
They
And
got to.
how is yo how important it is to remain having your frame like that. I mean, because you
Yeah,
got guidelines or whatever. We ain't gonna cross your guidelines for the sake of your self respect. So,
yeah,
like, how important it is to always hold frame, like break down the
yeah.
science.
You
You
gotta
gotta
stay
be,
stoic. Go
yeah,
ahead, young.
you gotta be mentally strong. First off, as far as me, I only can speak for me. I practice semen retention, so I'm good anyway. You see what I'm saying? I ain't got it. I'm not even in it for you. I got to be in it for me. That's the problem.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And like I ain't beat up. I ain't beat for it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't already have my share of all kinds. So I ain't. So you got for men. You got to be in a mental space where they understand the situation, and because then they gonna have no nonsense for it. As soon as they see it, that's it. Okay, all right, that's it. You know what I'm saying? And they could just cut it off. You know what I mean?
yeah. It's important. It's very important to stay stoic in those situations too. You can't be emotional over these chicks. You can't be afraid to be alone. That's one thing. You got to be happy with yourself for one. You can't depend on a woman to bring happiness to your life. You got to stay stoic. You got to have a masculine frame. You got to have boundaries. You got to have standards. And any woman that come in your life, she has to realize that she has to be like minded. Other than that, you can't deal with her because she's gonna bring a headache. She's gonna cause chaos. So you gotta control your life. You can't control her, but you can control your life. And you gotta understand one thing. Before you even start dealing with women, you gotta understand them because you can't understand women and be in love with them at the same time. You gotta pick one.
And learn how to cook. These men, they want them because they they dealing with women because they don't know how to cook. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know how to cook. I know how to cook. You know what I'm saying? So I
yeah.
don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mind
Exactly.
cooking for myself. They got. I'm just saying. Sometimes dudes be. They want that. They want that cradle. Like they want. They ain't. They never got over their mama. You know what I mean? They want that. They
Yeah,
want it. They
yeah.
want it. They want that titty in their mouth. You know what I mean? So they looking for that girl that's like them. They need her. They need her. I don't need her. I don't need you.
Yeah. You can't as a man, you can't be afraid to lose a chick. You can't be afraid to be alone. You gotta embrace that. You gotta embrace loneliness. You gotta embrace that. Be happy, find happiness within yourself.
Look, I probably done lost about 3, 5 more just by being on this live. Just yesterday, I'm on your live. Every time I get on your live, I lose 5, man. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm just
They
getting
don't like
text messages. I want to go on a girls trip. Weird things like
nah,
that. You know.
yeah, that's crazy. They don't this I'm telling you, this is yo, talking like this is risky, bro. Talking like this, they don't want this type of information out, especially to go mainstream. They don't want this out.
Yo,
Yeah,
I'm glad you
Russ
say
gonna have us
that,
on a
man.
poster. We're gonna be on a poster. These are the guys you don't want to talk to. You know. You know what I'm saying? These are the guys you don't want to talk to. You don't do no business with these type of guys. You
Yeah,
husband guys, leave them alone. Don't even talk to them. Don't like
but
their
you know
music. Don't do anything.
the
Yo,
good
I,
thing
I
about
ain't
that
gonna.
though. With the good thing
I,
about that though, when you talk like that, you eliminate all the bad chicks. You eliminate the ones you don't want. And you eliminate the ones you don't want when you talk like this.
That's 90%. That's 90% of the women walking around today. They're all contaminated.
he said he lost about five.
Hey, I promise you, man. I promise you, as
Fact.
soon as I get off the live, I probably lost 5 more. Like, this is how
Yeah.
you talking. This is how you really feel. Oh my God.
Yo,
Facts.
but I ain't gonna hold you, man. Yo, the content that I put out, man, it definitely makes me an op, man. Like these hoes don't like it, man. But you know
It's
what,
not
man? As long as
no
I'm living,
bro.
man, I'm gonna keep
Society don't like
talking
you when
about
you
this
post
shit,
stuff like
man.
this. It's not just women. Society in
Yeah,
general
man.
don't
They
like you.
really hate it,
You're gonna
son.
get attacked. You're gonna get attacked by simps. You're gonna get attacked by the hoes. You're gonna get attacked by society, bro. You know how many times I've been shadow banned talking like this?
How many?
So I'm still shadow banned. They don't want. They don't want this information out, bro. They don't want it out.
Yo, hey, hey,
They
hey,
gonna
hey.
hide your content. They gonna put you in the bottom of the algorithm.
Listen, Russ, it's our DNA, man. We know we could get it. We know it's a whole lot more we could get. So we don't really care about the ones that jump off shit because you know it's 100 more to jump on. You understand what I'm saying? So we just be making space. We vetting them. We vetting them.
That's the problem. Most men can't do that. That's why they feel so desperate. When you a man that's good with women and you have women in your life, you understand. Most men they never had that experience, so they're desperate for anything. So a lot of them got to put their hand on the stove to get burned.
So as I
they got
get
to put
the
their hand
phone,
on.
like,
yeah, I kind of want to touch on. I kind of want to touch on that. Like, do you think it's a high percentage that dudes never really had the
Most.
the girlfriend experience? You say most?
What? Yeah, most. Well, it's not about the girlfriend experience. I'm sure men had girlfriends.
He said the girlfriend experience.
Yeah.
I could tell you've been in a few places, bro. You've been places you wasn't supposed to be.
Yo.
That's not a line that everybody just walk around and say. He ain't had a girlfriend experience. You've been in a lot of places you shouldn't have been, bro.
But Russ, it's not about the girlfriend experience, Russ. It's about experience with women in general, not the girlfriend experience.
You gotta repeat that. Man, you gotta repeat that shit that he. Yo, y'all are crazy. It's not about the girlfriend experience.
Yo, funny as.
You know, that's crazy.
It's not about the girlfriend experience.
Yeah, it's not about the girlfriend. It's about experience with women, not the girlfriend experience. You got to have experience with women in general.
It is about he shouldn't. Russ shouldn't know about the girlfriend experience.
Oh shit!
No, like I asked that. I just wanted to know the specifics on that. What you was breaking down? I mean, yo, Young is that funny.
It's not the girlfriend. You know the worst thing.
We got Russ over here. He's stuttering. I did a couple of interviews with him. I ain't never hear him stutter.
You know the worst thing you could be called, Russ.
Hey, Russ, I had to do this. Hey, Russ, I had to do this to you, man. Every time I get on your joint, I lose 5 to 10 joints, man. I had to get you back, man. I'm sorry.
Facts. But Russ, you know the worst thing you could be called as a man? Boyfriend material.
What?
Boyfriend material. When a chick tell you boyfriend material,
why you say that, man? Go break down the science on that.
Because she thinks you a sucker. On that, man. She look at you as a sucker when she say that. She doesn't. That's the worst thing to be called is boyfriend material. That means you a pushover. Yeah. And they don't want those guys.
As the beta male provider. That's the lingo that the red pill community use and all that.
That's the boyfriend. Yep, that's the boyfriend material guys. That's what they call boyfriend material, or guys they friend zone. You know when they say, "Oh, you gonna make some girl happy," but they don't get with you. That's those type of girls.
Yeah.
They gotta refer to you as daddy. They call me daddy. That's when you know you gotta keep her. You gotta keep her. When she refer to you, daddy, okay, you gotta keep her.
Facts.
Nah, I totally agree. 100%.
Yes, daddy. No, daddy. Okay. All right. I like you.
Yo.
I like you. And she gives you the girlfriend experience.
That's facts.
Yeah.
That's the girlfriend experience. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a cold world out here, man. Yeah, I mean, these hoes don't love you, little. Yeah, I mean, y'all be careful out here, man. These hoes don't love you, nigga. Yeah, I mean,
they don't love you. They can only respect you. They don't love you. They can only respect you.
I totally agree with you on that, man. Now, your fame, right? Now, I don't know if you want to share this with the people, whatever. But I know you got a BM, right?
Yeah.
And I know you work your best to smooth things out and have a decent connection with her, so you got a decent relationship with your seed. Like,
Yeah.
what are some of the red flags that a young man can see before knocking up the wrong chick? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so that he don't make that mistake dealing with a
Yeah.
chick that's connected with you to that
Yeah.
degree. Because yo, that's a
Yeah.
serious
You got.
connection having a kid with a woman.
You can't
You know what I
Yeah.
answer
You
mean?
got.
that. You can't answer that.
Why you
That
say
shit
that?
going on before time. We ain't no rule book about to pick the best baby mother. We
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
make mistakes. You know how many men make mistakes? It's a whole
Yeah. Yeah.
world. You can't do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. But when I got what you gotta, like I said, you gotta vet them, bro. Having a child with the wrong chick, that should have ruined your life. That should have ruined your life, and it'll drive you crazy. It'll put you through a whole lot of bullshit.
Don't just say it'll just ruin your life. Explain to them why it will, and give them like a decent example. You know what I mean? Like,
Damn, keep an example.
so that way they understand what you're talking about. You know what I mean?
Damn, I don't example how it just gotta vet them because when back then I was younger when I got my baby moms and
You
had
said
kids. So I was,
you want to see a decent example? How the right chick become the wrong chick, the right baby mother become the wrong baby mother. You want to see? He said, give him a decent example. Look, this is how that happened. Child support, and all kind of different things of that nature. How we can't prepare for that.
yeah, but yeah, exactly. Especially when you younger, you still kind of lustful too.
Look, Ron is dying. Like, oh, he said, Faye, give him a decent example. You want a decent example? Hey, I got one for you. Pick one. What page you want?
Oh shoot, there's not like an example in specific. You just gotta vet them. Like you just gotta before you give it to you. Because I was younger, so I was kind of lustful then. It was
Yeah.
mostly mostly beauty, so I wasn't really on it like that, thinking she would do the things she did and whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, you gotta really get to know the girl you have a child with though, because that should have really caused some drama in your life, you know.
Fame
But
was at
she
that time.
crazy though, bro.
Fame was on this. If I was your best friend, it was.
Yeah,
It
see, I
was.
was on that.
It was on that. Fame was on that. Cause you my best
And we
friend.
all start off like that though, because we told women the sugar and spice and everything nice. So we try to be the good guy and all that, and then we find out that don't work. So it turned us into monsters. We super villains now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we're not really super villains. We just understand women. So we understand women. We understand what they're about. That's all.
I think I cannot. Let me chime. Can I chime in, Russ? You don't mind? I think when we trying to find a real ill baby father on the real, like they try to find a real baby father because if they could go through a situation with you, then they ready for any nigga. They could take on a situation with any nigga. So if she got a baby with you and go at it with you, like and get past you and get around you and suck up your energy, she like, oh, the rest of these niggas, my baby father, or you know what you know how you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they only remember because you most of the time when you have kids with a woman, you young, she young. So
Yeah. So
this is her real experience is right here. This is where it counts.
exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell. Yes, like young. I mean, Russ. I was younger, so when we young, you make those mistakes because you're not really thinking that deep into it. So and you kind of lustful too. So you try to give into your lesson, all that, And my baby mother. She's the definition of the stream, a big butt and a smile. So you
Mm-hmm.
can't. That's how I found out you can't trust that.
Mm-hmm.
And now you got around her, and she's the antichrist. So I survived that. You got to have like a little vial of holy water around her, cause she crazy.
Now some will just assume that it was just probably like a one night stand with you and your baby moms,
Nah,
but you
nah.
was
I
with
was
her for 14 years.
I was
You know
with
what
her
I
for
mean?
like about around like 14 years. I was with her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
14 years. Like that was a full blown relation. Like you was gonna marry her. You know what I'm saying? So
Don't say
it's
that,
not
man.
like it's not.
Faye said that with a straight face. Faye said, "Don't say that, Russ. Don't say that." He said, "Don't say that,
I
Russ."
don't want nobody to. I
Faye
don't want
said that
nobody
with
to. Bro, I don't want nobody to even know I know her.
hey, hey, yo, you see this crown? His crown even shifted a little bit. He said, "Yo, don't say that, Russ."
That's all. Yeah. But I don't want nobody to know I know her. it was a relationship. But look, I was with her through a lot of red flags, though. I tried to make it work, especially when I had my first kid. I tried to make it work with her, and I just couldn't do it no more because the red flags became too obvious, and I was like, nah. But she was a learning lesson. She was a learning experience, so I would never make that mistake again.
Word, word.
But you got to really
Yo,
get to know the woman. That's why you really got to vet and get to know the woman. You lay down with. That's why you shouldn't even lay down with a chick if she not wifey material. If you don't see yourself wifing her, you shouldn't lay down with her. Because what if that accident happened and you stuck with her?
now, what? Let me like what? What would you How would you guide like a young kid not to make the same mistake you did? Like would you tell the kid to deal with a chick that's really into God, or that doesn't even matter? Like they all going.
That's really into what?
Like a chick that's like really into like religion, like God and all that. Like, or it doesn't even matter. Like she going
Nah,
anyway.
it doesn't matter about that. She got to be into God. But it's not that because most of those chicks be faking it anyway, and those chicks they be the worst sometimes. Those chicks that super religious or claim they super religious, and they probably been through a lot too, because they only convert to religion, after their life's been all messed up and they've been ran through. But I wouldn't say it's specifically God. You just got to know
Hold
the
on,
woman.
don't just brush that off. Explain that, because most young dudes, they're not gonna know that. Like religion is a 304's last stop. So
Yeah,
kind of like
that's
explain to
like
them. Yeah,
yeah, that's when a girl's super religious like that, you got to check her background. You got to do the whole facts because most of them chicks they've been ran through before. A lot of those porn chicks are now turn to religion. They turn to God. So you gotta learn your chick, bro. That's the only thing. Most guys
I,
don't know who they sleeping with, bro.
I
They laying down with anything and they don't know the consequences of their actions.
I will agree. I have to chime in. I will say, I mean, I agree somewhat. Women is women sometimes, but I mean, I'm Muslim, so I'm Muslim, so that says a lot when a woman is, when she turns to a religion, she turns to Muslim, and she has to wrap up, she has to cover up, and she has to, because you're really supposed to cover everything on, only the eyes, right? It should be so. Now she's not showing off her face to everybody, so at that point she is making a conscious decision to, you know what I'm saying, not show off her beauty to the world. You know what I mean? And it's only for her husband in her home. You know what I mean? So I mean that says a little bit about them. But then when you got ones like Brittany Renner who they don't want to cover, they ain't covering up, and then they resort back soon as they leave. So you getting it's nasty work. But I mean it could. I mean religion. Religion is, if you find a religious woman and she's into God and she's putting things like that first, then I mean you know
Yeah, 'cause a lot of them play roles. A lot of them play roles too.
yeah, they do play roles, and sometimes
Like
they'll
Yana said,
front.
Brittany Williams, she's a perfect example. She played the
Mhm.
role to get with Kevin Gates, and now she totally denounced Islam.
Is she following her religion? That's the
Right,
thing.
right,
Is she
and that's
following her
just
religion? Is she following her religion? Is she if she's Christian, she should still do things of like as a Christian woman. She's still supposed to cover up. She's still supposed to dress appropriate. She's still supposed to not use profanity. She's still supposed to not drink, smoke, party, and things of that nature. So if she's not doing those things, she's not following her religion. Let's take religion out of it.
Yeah, and if she living under the divine order, she gonna get God through you.
no, I totally agree with you on that. And
And woman
yeah,
will be woman for the most part, though.
right, and like most women nowadays, they may claim a religion, but it's, like you said, fame, like they fronting. You know what I mean?
Just look
Now
at the
you
way
got
they
some,
living. Bro,
yeah,
all you gotta do is have these conversations with her. You can see where her mind's at, and then you can look the way she living. Her lifestyle will expose if she's of God or not. So you'll know this stuff. You'll see the signs, especially
right,
if you know better. You know what to look for. You're gonna know these things.
When I tell women
right,
I'm
and
when
what the
women
fruits
find
it
out
is.
I'm Muslim, they run.
Yeah, they're going to.
They
Yeah,
run.
because it'll
You know
like
why? Because you
those
probably
type of
gonna
those type.
you,
Go ahead, go ahead, go
Go
ahead,
ahead,
go
Russ.
ahead.
Nah, cause I said, young, they like that. You know why? Cause they know you're gonna require more from them. That's why.
Exactly. They run. You should see they fishtail. They ask 1,001 questions. They scared. They scared. They are scared. You know?
Yeah, cause they don't want to be told nothing. They want to live free, bro. That's why you got to stay away from them chick that say they a free spirit. Run.
They go, you pray how many times a day? And you can't do what? And you can't have sex without marriage? And you they start to panic. That panic button. Like, you don't drink and you don't smoke, so I can't manipulate you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Tell you, if you require more from chicks, they stay away from you. They run.
So that, I guess that's the Jew, Russ. You know, the dudes got to smarten up and tighten up and be on their thing. They got to be on their thing. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then that's a good way of vetting out the
Yep.
nonsense. You see what I'm saying?
You got to understand women. You got to have these conversations with them. You got to really talk to them, and not about your favorite color, no dumb shit like that. You got to really get deep into their mind. Yo, as a man, you gotta understand women. That's required. That's mandatory as a man. You have to understand women because the wrong woman will ruin your life.
Yo, that's a fact, man. I done seen a lot of my friends got tied up with the wrong female. Like they doing bad now, man. They down bad, my nigga. They could never get over that hump. You know what I mean? Because you know,
Yeah,
whenever you engage in a sexual act with a female, like there's a different world that the unseen that we don't see what goes on when you make those sexual acts, my nigga. Because you know, every
that's
time you
energy
have sex with
transfer.
a chick, that shit is a covenant. It's a covenant, my
Yeah,
nigga. You know what I
if,
mean?
if, if we
And the
if
most
we
High,
want to
he
be
honors
honest,
that covenant.
yeah, if we want to be honest, sex is marriage.
Yeah,
You said sex is marriage?
yeah,
Yeah,
it
sex is
is.
marriage,
Yeah,
Okay.
and you know it's energy transfer too. So you absorbing all of the demons in that chick.
that she got. Yeah, the demons
Yeah.
that have authority over her life. Yeah,
So the Jezebel, so
it's
the
called soul
Jezebel spirit
ties.
is entering you.
It's
Yeah.
called that
So
soul
you,
ties and shit. Yeah,
yeah, you don't want that Jezebel spirit in you. All them Snicker bars that been in her, you take on that energy too. Cause you know you take on the energy of the men she been with too.
that's a fact. Sometimes, you know what I mean? It's not something you can just shake off. You got to get delivered from that. You know what I mean?
They ain't
Got
getting
to
delivered.
practice that exhortation on you, man. Remove a lot of those unclean spirits in you. Because, you know, the body is like a huge mansion, my nigga. You
It's
know
a
what I mean?
temple. The body's a temple, yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
We
And
in church right now.
within those rooms, within them, like say for instance, if a mansion has like 100 rooms in there, and you sleeping around like that, you occupying all those rooms, man, all 100 rooms. Now
Fact.
you got to get delivered. You got to get set
Yeah,
free because now you in bondage because you slept with that bird, man. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
that's why that post nut clarity is real. That post nut clarity tells you you're not supposed to sleep with that chick.
Yeah,
That's
Maybe
why
she maybe
sometimes
she
go ahead, young.
maybe she was just giving you the girlfriend experience.
That ain't the girlfriend.
man, they all for the
You
streets,
gotta
man. I don't trust none of these hoes. Be real with you,
yeah,
man. That's
you
my
gotta get for
personal
the Snicker
opinion.
bar experience. Get for the Snicker.
I'm trying to
Yo, we
live
gotta
right
do the
now, man.
I told
I
Russ we
see the
gotta do the
signs, man.
last night I told Russ we gotta do the candy bar girls live. We gotta call them the candy
Word,
bar
word, yeah,
girls.
the Snicker bars, yeah. Yeah, we definitely gonna do that.
And I don't know if I'm going to be able to partake in these type of conversations with you guys anymore because I'm losing women really fast by dealing with you guys.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about some are good ones. Some are really good. They all not. They cannot possibly all that bad. They're just dropping off like flies.
But yo, that post nut clarity, but Russ, that post nut clarity tells you everything, bro. That's why when you
Yeah,
when
I
you
mean, it'll let you know if you really dig a trick or not. Yeah,
yeah, and
I mean,
it'll
after
tell
you
you like,
not, if
damn,
you don't want to be
that should
around her,
tell,
you don't like her like that, man.
yeah, that
Yeah,
should tell you like, damn, you're not even supposed to be here with her. That's why
yeah,
sometimes you lay down with a girl and then after you feel disgusted. You
yeah.
feel
You have a
disgusted
form of
in yourself.
regret. Yeah, Yeah.
It don't feel like you don't even want to be around them because you know you fed into your lust. Now you got clarity, so you see everything clear now, and that shit is
Clear as
like
day. Yeah.
Yeah, let
yeah,
me help y'all out. Let me help you fellas out. If y'all don't understand what he's saying, that same girl that you just laid with and you just put all that energy into and you just got finished humping on and bumping on and you had your face all between the legs, if when you're finished and you don't want to kiss her, he's talking
yeah.
about you.
Facts. You don't want to touch her. You don't want to kiss her. You want to be around her. You just want to go home, or you
Yeah,
want
when
her to go
you're
home.
when you're done and you put your clothes on and she put her clothes on and you get into that taxi or that Uber, we're talking about you.
Yeah, feel more comfortable in your own home.
That's a lot of guys. This is the way. That was the wake up call right there. They're like, damn, I
Yeah,
did do. Damn, I did beat and just we just left. We out. Come
facts.
on, let's get.
Posting
If
that
you got
clarity is so low.
if you got to drink a bunch of liquor and smoke that many blunts to sleep with her, we're talking about you.
Yeah, but we definitely got to do the candy bar girls, bro. We got to do the candy bar girls live. We got to start calling them the candy bar girls. They like almond joys, Snickers, Milky Ways, Baby Ruths, Kit
All
Kats,
different
all of that.
flavors, man.
And
All
they'll
of
do
that,
anything
man.
for a Klondike bar.
Yo,
Yo,
I didn't even make that line, and I heard Snicker bar that whole night. I mean, it's like you programmed that word in this girl head.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. They taking Snicker bars, bro.
yo, we hit the hour mark. So, you guys got any last words for the people out here, man?
Nah, Russ, just stay away from them candy bar girls. You know where to find me at the Real Famous on IG. Go shop sucker free. Shop sucker free games. Shopify. I got the new joints, the oversized woman hoodies. Go get the tees, sunglasses. Stay sucker free.
You young? Any
Yeah,
last words?
yeah. Everybody have a blessed night. And I'm not telling you where to find me. I'll find you.
Word up. So, yo, if y'all want to get the sucker free merch, I'll put the link in the chat. Just go in the link and support Fame. Know what I mean? Because staying sucker free is the campaign, man.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
sucker
I want
free.
y'all
Look,
to
we
stay ahead in
kings.
life out
Look,
here, man.
that's why I wore
Man,
this right here. We kings, nigga. We ain't suckers. We kings. That's why,
Yes,
word is born. Yeah.
yes, sir. Yes,
know
sir.
your
Enough of
value.
royalty over here, man. Word is born. Know what I mean?
Stay away from them candy bar girls. Stay sucker free.
Gotta stay sucker free, man. Yo, the stream is officially over. It's your boy Rush signing out. Seek wisdom, practice humility, and those remain sucker free. You heard? I'm out.
All right.
One.
Peace.